Welcome to today's Quiet Point. Let's just stop. Let's breathe. One more breath. As I stop today, you can see the sun setting there. It's a little bit later for me today. Let's try to get a better view here. I was reading in Exodus this morning, and I'm sort of reading the plagues that the Lord sent on the Egyptians. And I was thinking there was purpose in this. I mean, God said from the beginning, he would harden Pharaoh's heart because he wanted to display this ultimate deliverance for his people. So there's great purpose in one of the greatest redemptive acts that we've ever seen in the earth, the birth of this nation. And yet there is incredible suffering. Egyptians are suffering. The Israelites themselves were suffering because Pharaoh was making them work even harder with less resources. And I just began to think of this whole concept of purpose and suffering like train tracks. I mean, they seem to run parallel, purpose and suffering. They seem to be partners. And yet there's this space in between these two these rails that, if we're thinking about railroad tracks, and it's our decision in that space between suffering and purpose that we make the choices that either bring our life fulfillment and peace and joy, or bring us great anxiety, majoring on the suffering and not being open to purpose. And because we know God is good, his purposes are good. Psalm 23 says that goodness and mercy, in some translations it says that goodness and mercy chase us down. So even though there is suffering, we can't forget that there's great purpose and destiny that runs parallel in the suffering. And that space in between is where we choose to know that he's good, to know that he's merciful, to know that he will never leave us nor forsake us, and that there is an ultimate good, an ultimate destiny, and a purpose that's being worked out in unseen realms. Be encouraged in whatever suffering you may be experiencing, that there is purpose and there is an end. It's not forever. Bless your day today.